welcome to blockchaindeb. I'm really happy to be here and to make this video on stablecoin and cryptocurrencies. So I'm going basically to talk about what I call stablecoins and their cryptocurrency. I think the first one can be stablecoins and the last one, the non-collateralized, can be crypto. So of course, if you like this video, you can put a thumbs up and follow me on this channel. I will put like regular video on it. So the first one is the fiat collateralized. What is cool with fiat collateralized is basically that it relies on a currency that is known. So here it's the Tether. It's basically a token based on the US dollar. It's a kind, for me, it's not like the USD coin, but it's kind of relying on basically the US dollar. It has like a bank, a federal bank, and basically for one tether you have $1 in the bank. So for me, it's very, very stable and very reliable because you have basically you have the currency risks. For example, if the USD disappear or euro or I don't know, like it's based on USD, but if you have another type of coins and token, I will make the difference between token and coin. But I think if you have a different one based a different token based on a different currency, if the currency kind of falls down, you will lose your tether. So if the USD has a problem in the future, I think that tether will not resist to it. So it's very, that's why we say fiat collateralized. It's very fiat collateralized to the USD dollar. And for me, it's the most stable, especially in the, so you have $1 for one tether, you have $1 in the bank. The second one is the crypto collateralized. So basically, the crypto collateralized. So I put here the DAI token. I don't know if you guys had it on your wallet, but the DAI is basically what we call a crypto collateralized because it's a little bit more volatile than the fiat collateralized. So for one token, you have basically $2 in the bank because one is not enough. So we have to say, because it's more volatile, the more volatile the cryptocurrency is, the higher the ratio has to be. So that like you cannot have one because it's more volatile. So if there is a problem, you're going to have $2 in the bank. So that if one is going away, you have the other one. So it's one then two or more dollar. I think the cons, I would say the pros. The pros is that it's not fully decentralized, but it has the benefit of the blockchain and a crypto non-collateralized, I will say, coin, and and has a little bit more stability because you have $2 in the bank, so it's a bit more stable, and you have something to kind of counterpart the volatility of the coin. But the cons is basically that you use a lot of capital, because if you have the problem, you still have to put not one but $2, $3, $4 in the bank, so that the crypto, like the coin, is kind of stable, which is a lot for me. So personally, I don't have crypto collateralized because I think you can measure the risk that you want to take with cryptocurrencies. So yeah, the coin is like a bit more volatile. It's not as stable as the fiat. It uses a lot of capital, but at the same time, you have also decentralized. So I mean, you can put your eggs in different baskets. So it's cool. Then the last one is the non-collateralized. So I put like the Bitcoin coin. Bitcoin is a coin, not a token. But this one is basically, it's what I call a fully cryptocurrency. It's not a stable coin because it doesn't rely on any federal bank. So I put across here, there's no dollar in the bank. So it's basically aimed at remaining stable without a federal bank, Federal Reserve, or whatever. So the value of this crypto basically relies on the supply and demand. So if basically the demand is higher than supply, the price is going to get higher. If the supply is higher than the demand, the price is going to decrease. And when you're seeing basically the graph of the Bitcoin, you can see that first it was kind of going up, and then you have a peak, and then you have the coin going down, down, down. And I think a lot of people sell during this time. And I think like last year we saw that it was a big jump because of all the pandemic situation, and everything can change. And the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum, so both, I will make a video on token and coin, but both are coins because they had their own blockchain. And Bitcoin was really aimed at creating another currency, a kind of fully decentralized way of exchanging money and value between people. Whereas Ethereum was very blockchain created to decentralize everything else, because they were basically creating the Ethereum blockchain to have um, fully decentralized application, that can be run on the blockchain. That's why you have all the new cryptocurrency and token emerging. It's also for the smart contract. So Ethereum is new to create everything else, whereas Bitcoin was very to create another currency fully decentralized. But it went really up last year, and for those who made a lot of profit, it's so cool. So the pros is basically you have the most decentralized. The blockchain can operate with the non-collateralized. Um, you have and the con is, of course, is the most vulnerable, so it can go up and down. And if you go down, you're not going to get any money. There's no federal bank, no state can kind of rely on you. So as I said, I'm going to end this video with that, is that you can decide, what type of risk you want to take. You don't need to take, like, I've seen a lot of people, that's why I'm making this video, is like people saying, oh my god, I don't want to invest in cryptocurrency. I'm not saying you to invest in cryptocurrency. And I think it's and this channel is very to educate people on blockchain and on crypto and how it's going to change our perspective and word. I'm just saying to people, like, if it's interesting for you, you see that it's going the good way. Like, a lot of people talking about it. There are a lot of research. Some billionaires are kind of investing in cryptocurrency and blockchain. So you can just see, you can invest only in fiat collateralized and see how, and educate yourself on blockchain and on crypto. I think it's super interesting to just dig into another form of currency. We can say, I think with COVID, and I will say another video. I will explain everything in another video. But I think with the COVID-19 and all the pandemic situation, I think people are just coming more and more to realize how the states are basically operating. And I think also that it's very important for people to find a way to kind of protect their assets and everything that they work for. So I think just educate yourself on cryptocurrency and on blockchain. So this video was on stable coins vs cryptocurrency. You can put a thumbs up if you like this video, and you can of course follow me on this channel. I will put some videos more in the next week coming. Bye.